Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. It is day 9 of May Live Day. I hope that you are all having a great Monday and a great start to your week. Um, if you are new here, if you're not familiar with May Live Day, not sure what's happening, myself and some of my crafty friends have committed to going live every day in the month of May for at least 3 minutes. And so today is day 9. Hi, Deandra. Thank you for joining. Today is day 9 of May Live Day. And so here we are. There are prompts for May Live Day, but you don't necessarily have to follow the prompts. Today's prompt is "This week I will," and so we're just gonna talk about like what is on my to-do list this week and what I'm hoping or planning to get done this week. So that's what's happening over here. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Yolanda Jordan. I am the doll designer behind My Pretty Brown Doll, where I specialize in brown dolls with natural hair inspired hairstyles. You can find out more about what I do over at myprettybrowndoll.com. I do also run the space My Crochet Life, where I kind of talk about what it's like to run my creative business full time. Good morning, Angela. Because I am fortunate enough that I do still get to do this full time. I am also an author. You would think that I would keep this book close by as much as I've been talking about it. But hold on. If you didn't know, good morning, Rosella. This book is scheduled to be released May 24th. May 24th. We are almost 2 weeks out, y'all. I cannot believe it. But yes, I am the author of this lovely, lovely book, the first crochet doll book with all black doll designs. I am so excited about this book. If you have not pre-ordered this book, you can pre-order everywhere books are sold. Good morning, Dr. Powell. Good morning, Lene. Thank you for joining. You can purchase this book, pre-order this book everywhere books are sold. The official on sale date, though, is May 24th. Like I said, we are coming up 2 weeks from now. This baby, my baby, will be out in the world for people to consume. It's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit because what if y'all don't like it? I would be like, I'm actually doing the mermaid pattern out of this book right now, and like I already found not necessarily a mistake, but I realized that when you are working with a publishing company, the way that they want you to say things or the way that they think is the right way to say things is not necessarily the way that you would say things. And so if you are familiar with my patterns, you will know that it's me. But you will also be like, why she say that like that? Because that's not how she say stuff. Like, you will know what words are directly mine and what words you going to be like, the publisher said that. Yeah, because that she wouldn't say that. So clearly somebody else said that. But it's interesting to see my words, my thoughts, like in a book form, and then know that someone else had some input in that, because boo, I wouldn't have said it that way. So if you get it and you're just like, girl, what is you talking about? Just know, I did work with a publishing company, and they are a great publishing company. I don't have, like, not speaking in a negative way about them, because it was awesome working with them. It is just different. Coming from a place of being an independent publisher and publishing my designs my way, and then having to conform them to book form in the way that they felt would reach a bigger audience. So I noticed that as I'm working on the mermaid pattern, because I was like, "Ooh, that I wouldn't have said that," but okay, but okay, we're gonna go with it. So this week, let's talk about the prompt. This week, what is on my schedule for this week? So the mermaid pattern is definitely on my schedule because I am trying to get that finished. I actually made one for the book. But the lady who took the pictures for the book, she actually wanted to purchase it, and I sold it to her. I was like, yes, you can buy it, because at the time I wasn't super attached to it, but in hindsight, I was like, girl, why you sell the daggone doll? Like, you need the doll now. So I'm having to remake it because I have all the other ones. That was the only one that I sold, but she fell in love with that mermaid, and she was like, can I please buy this from you? And I was like, sure. In the moment, I was like, yeah, you can buy it. And then when I got home and she like sent all the dolls back to me, and the mermaid was the only doll not included, I was like, lady, send me my doll. I was like, I changed my mind. Can you send me my doll? But so that is the reason that I am having to remake the mermaid, because yeah, I sold it to my photographer. So that is one of the things that is on my list. I need to get that mermaid finished. Also, I have another doll on my hook. I don't necessarily need to finish that one, but I would like a good portion of that one. Yeah, it does, Dr. Powell. So, I would like to have a good portion of that second doll finished. Not the entire doll, but a good portion of it. I would like for it to be done. Um, and then, other than that, the only thing that is on my crochet related list for this week is doing things for this book, promoting my book. Because, like I said, we are almost 2 weeks out. And I guess this is one of the pros and the cons of going under a publishing company. So the pros of going with a publishing company is that they did a lot of the pre-work for me. So like they did all the work of getting the book on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, and they did the press. Like they're doing that legwork. But the con is that I am not the only book that they are invested in. And so, although they have like assigned me a team, this team also has other books that are being released as well. And so they're just kind of like, they have other work to do. My book is not the only book that they're concerned about, although it's the only book I'm concerned about. I don't care what other book is coming out that week. I don't care. My book is coming out that week. And so, because this is my first time doing this in this way, I don't know what I'm doing. That's just the truth. I do not know what I'm doing. And I do not know like who I'm supposed to be in touch with, where I'm supposed to be promoting this book at, what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. Cause boo, I would be out here like on the corner with signs and goodie bags. Like, but is that appropriate? Like, am I allowed to be out here on the corner? But it's my book. And so I feel like I'm fully invested in it. And so it's like I don't want to do the wrong thing, but I don't know what the right or the wrong thing is to do. The other part of that, what I also realized, and I kind of knew this, but it definitely is like was really brought to my attention in the promotion of this book, is that I do not have a strong influence in the crochet community overall. So as a doll maker, we are like the stepchildren of crochet. Like we are like the stepchildren of the stepchildren in the fiber community. Because first of all, we're crocheting and not knitting. So how dare we crochet and not knit? So that's strike one. Then strike two is I'm not out here making shawls and blankets. So another strike against me. And then strike three would be I make black dolls. So it's just like, girl, what? And so I realized that the influence that I have in the crochet community is very niche. It's very niche to my people, to my culture, which I'm okay with. But when you're trying to market a book to a wider community, you realize, well, you might have should have made some friends outside of, like you might have, should have, yeah. And so that I realized, because I'm just like, there are certain, there are just certain people who I'm not going to reach out to in the crochet community because I don't care to. But I do understand that they have a larger and bigger reach, and they probably could get my book into more people's hands. Part of me is like, do you just swallow it and go ahead and reach out to them? And then the other part of me is just like, no. No, you do not, because it's for the culture, and either it's for the culture or it's not. Now my publisher is just like, "Ooh, we need you to sell these books. We get that it's for the culture, but we need you to sell these books." Now the other part of me is, because I got my money up front, I don't cash them checks. I don't cash them checks, okay? So, and the royalties that I agreed to in my contract, that's why I got my money up front. Those checks have been cashed. The only reason I would really want the book to do really, 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 really well at this point is simply because if somebody comes behind me, I want there to be evidence that there is a market for this and that this will do well. So at this point, it is no longer for me, because like I said, she done got her money, and the book is done. She got her money, and the book is done, and it is published. It has been sent to the printers. The only issue now is whether or not they're going to make it, to where they need to be in a timely fashion, which is why the publishing date got pushed back. But the book is done and published and already ready to be put out into the world. So my only thing now is to make sure it does well for whoever comes after me and wants to have proof or evidence that there is a market for something like this. This is proof that there is. Other than that, for lack of better words, she don't care. I did it for who I wanted to do it for, and the people that what is the TikTok? The girls who get it, and those who don't. I know who I made the book for, and those who get it, and those who don't. At the same time, we want the book to do well. If it was an independent published book, like if I had to did this myself and just published it myself, then it would really, really be, listen, it's for the culture and I don't care. But because that is not the case, because it is under a major publishing company and they need, the numbers need to say something, because here's the thing. Part of this, there was definitely some pushback. There was definitely some people sitting in the room who said no. Now, luckily, there were more people who said yes than who said no. But there were definitely some people in the room who was like, whose idea was this again? Who want this book? So I understand that, and I know that. And in knowing that information, it's important for me that the book does well, if for no other reason than to prove those people wrong. The question is, how do I get the book to do well? And how do I get the book to a bigger audience with my limited influence? So that is the other big thing that's on my list. Because like I said, we are 2 weeks out. So time is of the essence at this point. And I'm excited as well, Yolanda. I'm very, very excited about it. I'm excited for it to be out in the world. And it's, like I said, it's just a question of making sure that it reaches a bigger audience than what my influence necessarily has. And so it's a question of what do I compromise in order to get that? Because like I said, there are definitely people who I could reach out to who could definitely help. But do I want to go that route? do I want to go that route? So that's the dilemma that I'm having right now. Other than that, there are some, y'all know I be doing other stuff as well. So there are some other things going on, like me over here trying to make this big ass tumbler. Like somebody asked me, could I make a 32, this is a 32-ounce tumbler. And I'm over here on the struggle bus trying to get that made. So I have a couple of tumbler orders that need to go out. And then what else is on my list? I have that. And then I have a couple of t-shirts. So my list is not super, it's not a long list this week of must-dos. Like those are the things that I absolutely need to get done this week. So that list is not huge. It's just like I said, having a little dilemma about what I can and cannot do, or what I will and will not be able to do. In regards to the book promotion. If any of y'all have any ideas, feel free to inbox me. I'm buying it all for my great. So Jordan did make it to daycare. Yes, Jordan made it to daycare today. He sure did. That should be on my list too. Make sure my baby make it to daycare every day this week. Can Jordan make it to daycare every day this week? I think since he's been in daycare, I don't think he's been a full week yet. Because either the daycare has been closed or for whatever reason he needed to be out. I don't think he's made it a full week. But this might be the week. Or we're hoping this is the week. Because in addition to this, of course, like that's my crochet things or my creative biz things that I need to get done. But then y'all know it's a huge list of household chores that need to get done because I need to wash clothes and do all these other things around the house. I need somebody to come clean up. Yeah, all these other things that need to be done. So, but those are like personal things that are on the list. But business wise, we really just need to get the one doll finished, a good portion of the second doll finished. Oh wait, Alonda, I missed your idea. Wait, and I don't. Oh wait, I can't scroll up. I'm buying it for all my great nieces and friends' daughters just to help get it out there and introduce a younger. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it. So yeah. But yeah, that's where I am. And I'm not saying anybody has to go and buy like a whole bunch of copies. My issue is more because here's the thing. I know my people gonna buy it. I know that. Like, I know y'all got my back in that regard, which I so appreciate. It's just a question of after y'all buy it, who's gonna buy it? Like, who am I selling this book to after y'all buy it? Like, I know y'all got my back, but the question becomes, okay, so once your people buy it, once your true loyal fans have your back, then what? Who are we talking to after that? So, it becomes a question of like, do I branch out and just ask some other folks to promote it that I normally would not ask to promote it? Like, they would not even be on my radar to even consider to ask, but now they are. And that's just the truth. Now they are, because I do know that they have the ability to reach a larger audience. Now see, I didn't even think about that. And I made a Girl Scout doll, right? And the Girl Scouts Instagram page, they reposted my doll before. It was a while ago. It was probably about 2 years ago. Probably 2019, 19. I made a Girl Scouts doll, and the Girl Scouts Instagram page, they reposted it, which I thought was really, really cool. So that's a really, really good idea. Might have to tag them a couple of posts, because they could get a patch for learning how to crochet and making a doll from the book. That would be really cool. Alonda with the good ideas. Yes. So I may do that. I may tag them again. And because they did, they reposted the The first one that I did, the Girl Scout doll that I did, they reposted it. So it is a huge organization. It really is. And that's why I was so excited that they had reposted my doll, because I have never been a Girl Scout. But like I said, when the lady reached out and was like she wanted a Girl Scout doll, I was like, yes, I got you. And so, yeah, when they reposted it, I was real excited about that. So that is, thank you, Alonda. Let me get my pen and write that down, cause so I don't forget to reach out to them or at least tag them in a post. Because somebody over there knows who I am. So they might, they definitely might repost. Okay. See, all these heads together will think of something to help. Absolutely, Dr. Powell. And that, yes. And I see, this is the kind of thing that I need, because like I said, I just don't, I'm just like, what am I supposed to be doing? Or who am I supposed to be reaching out? And see, I wouldn't have even thought about the Girl Scouts again, because, like I said, when I posted that particular doll, I simply tagged them because it was a Girl Scouts doll. I didn't even think about, them actually using the book for the troops and, letting that be something for them to earn a little patch, complete a doll out of the book, get you a patch. That would be really awesome. So yeah, but that's it. Like I said, not a whole lot on my list. If I can get these things done, then yeah, I will feel accomplished for the week. I will feel like I did something good, that I had a good productive week. If I can get those things done. But I've been enjoying May Live Day. The weekend was a little bit of a struggle. I'm not going to lie. The weekend was a little bit of the struggle for me to post. Mainly because I was with, Jordan is here all day. And it was just like, woo, honey. And then it was Mother's Day. And if you don't know, my mother passed in 2019. And so that was a little bit, not as much as emotional as it has been. And I think mainly because I was busy with Jordan. So it wasn't like super, super emotional, but still quite emotional. I had my moments. But yeah, but the weekend I did notice that I was just like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it live. Like, can I bow out already? Can I bow out on the weekend? But I did. I made it. And so if you haven't watched the lives, you can catch up. Feel free to go back and watch days 1 through 8. They are still up on my channel. And with that being said, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Press that notification bell so that you can be notified when I am live. Shout out to all the new subscribers, because we are definitely growing. I think I'm at like 3,948. The only reason I know that number is because I'm trying to see how quickly I can get to 4K. So I was like, am I going to be able to get to the 4K before the month is out? Or at least by the end of the month by doing the daily lives? So we will see how that goes. So that's the only reason I'm even paying attention to that number. But shout out, like I said, shout out to the new people who are subscribing. Thank you. After May Live Day, I do plan, and even probably before May Live Day is over, I do plan to have some non-live content posted, like just recorded videos of some things that's happening over here posted. But right now, it's just the live content, because we got to get through May Live Day. So we focus on this live content. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to try to finish up this tumbler right now, and then see about some type of lunch before I have to go pick up Baby J. And then we'll see how the rest of the day goes once he comes home. Don't forget, if you are in the group, to make sure you are posting links to your live in the group so that we can watch them, even if we have to go back and watch the replay, because I'm not able to catch a lot of people live, but I will definitely go back and watch the replay. So make sure that you guys are posting your replays or posting the links so that we can go watch them. All right, I will see you tomorrow for day 10. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.